Welcome to our Chinese New Year before Chinese New Year show.
Okay, if that makes sense, yes.
Yeah.
We have something special for you guys coming up next week. But of course, right now we are about to focus on today's show, whereby, Terence, we'll be talking to a master. Master, when it comes to feng shui, how we can spice up our lives in different ways.
Spice up our lives. Plan for a better 2022. So feng shui, as I kind of, maybe gave you a simple definition. It is how energies are managed in Chinese, mythology and also studies of energy. So it's astrology, mythology, a little bit of everything fused together into this ancient practice of feng shui. Indians have the same thing. It's called Vastu Sastra.
Right.
So let's take a listen to what our feng shui master has to say about the roaring year of 2022. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Morning.
Welcome to the program. You're wearing gold. Should we change colors for this year? Since I'm in maroon and he's in blue.
Another few more days, then we could change another color again.
Oh, wow. Okay, so there's different color for different day.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly. So, Master
Different
Edward,
year.
thank you once again for joining us here. And you were mentioning that the reason why you're wearing gold is because we are still living last year in a sense, right? And before we change color to the next year, the year of the water tiger. But why does it not happen on the 1st of February, but happens on the 4th?
Yeah, this is different calculations in terms of calendar. Now, Chinese use two types of calculations in terms of calculating the calendar. One is called a solar year calculations. The other one is the lunar year calculations. So you will see that the first day of Chinese New Year is fall on the February 1st, and the solar year is on the 4th of February.
Right.
All right. Let's go through the zodiac signs. What can we expect from the year 2022? Now, this is from a feng shui perspective. I'll just put it out there. Don't necessarily believe everything you hear. Take it all with a pinch of salt. It's just for understanding the Chinese feng shui and how it works. So talk to us a bit about the various zodiac signs and how they're impacted by the year of the water tiger.
Okay, thank you. Now, in another 5 more days, we'll be going to the tiger year. It's called the water tiger year. If now is the year of the tiger and your animal sign is tiger, then in feng shui, is called offending the grand duke Jupiter, or simply they call it like Tai Sui. Okay. Now, what does it mean? It means that this year probably very likely that you are very stressful. Life is a little bit challenging. It's a little bit negative
For the tiger.
for the tiger.
All right.
But if you look at it, that is the bad start. There also some got good start. They call it the Duke's arrival. That means that this is a good start. This year, you will have a lot of publicity or popularity, and take advantage of that.
All right. So which zodiac signs actually enjoy a positive year for 2022, or the most positive year for 2022?
I would choose the animal sign of or Chinese zodiac of horse. Okay, as well as the what you call God. A horse, because they are very good in terms of career. There are a few stars very good for career advancement. As well as if you ask for promotion, this is probably as a good year for you if you are the animal sign of horse. Okay.
All right, there we have the horse on the screen, basically defining what the horse sign means. We have this interesting analogy of the animal sign of the monkey positioned right opposite the tiger. And we understand this has some impact for the year of 2022. Is it impact on the monkey or impact on the tiger?
Yeah, if you are the animal side of monkey, which is not so good because life is going to be volatile for you, because you have some bad start called year breaker and greater consumer. which means that there's a big change in life. Now, we are human beings. When it comes to changes, we don't like it. But this year, you're very likely to have got to spend big, a lot of money, because they got some bad start there. But luckily, you have, if you look at it, you also have a heavenly solution, an earth solutions. Whatever you have, the bad things happen to you, you'll be able to manage it and turn whatever the adversity into opportunities. So what my advice is, if you are the animal side of monkey, then focus on the good stars, try to find solutions instead of excuses, then you'll be okay.
Okay, so that was highlighted to us all. But of course, right now, we are going to talk about the two best or luckiest Chinese zodiacs this year. So could you tell us more about that?
You said horse, so what's the other one?
Yeah.
The other one is
Goat.
Goat, which is also very good. They have a star called Imperial Seal. Usually that type of stars signifies, again, authority and power, which means that probably you will have like promotion, good for career, your change position to a higher position or better pay, but of course, definitely will have some authority and power. So this is going to happen. What is going to happen to the animal side of goat?
Taking all this with a pinch of salt, a couple of years ago, it was supposed to be a good year, but then we got hit by, the pandemic.
Yeah.
So how should we read into feng shui when external factors happen around us?
Now, a few years ago, God actually, the animal is not so good, But again, what you can do is that we got some good star there. You focus on the good star. If the bad star, you don't activate the bad ones. That will do. Now, later on, if we have time, then we probably can talk about the space as well. We identify what are the sectors, the good sectors or the bad sectors in the house or the office. Now, what we need to do is that to activate the good ones and then try to avoid or deactivate the bad ones.
Okay, so it affects different people differently, different sectors differently. That's basically how the flow of energy works with feng shui. And Brandon promised some good news for businesses. Can you help enlighten the business owners out there as to what they need to be doing from an energy flow standpoint when it comes to 2022?
Sure. I'm talking about the Year of the Tiger. We are not officially entered into Year of Tiger until next Friday. Now, if the Friday onwards, which is February 4th onwards, we are officially entered into the Tiger year. If we're in the business, usually business will look at wealth or the in terms of the expansion of their business, or probably they want to enjoy the finances or some resources that can help them to grow their business. There are a few areas that can look into it. The first one, there will be the sector will be the northeast sector, either in their house or in the office, because some business people now they work from home. They also can activate that area, which is the northeast area. Northeast area is the wealth area. What you need to do is that you just spend some time every day, 1 or 2 hours, spend time there. If that happens to be your office, then congratulations that you already activated. You just sit there and do your work. Then we're in a way, in feng shui terms, then you activate the wealth area. Okay, that is the northeast area. Now, if you want to have a career and expansions, probably you have to look at the northwest area. Northwest area, you just spend some time there. Is the northwest area.
Right.
Or you can also go to the north area as well if you want to have more finances. People like what we call benefactor. When you look for finances or resources, they can go and spend some time then to activate that area.
Right.
How do you find the areas in your house?
Oh, okay. So you have to use your compass. You just stand at the center of your house. Now, let's say your house is facing the compass pointing out is the north. Then you know that on your right-hand side, that is the northeast area. And the left-hand side is your northwest area. So these two areas are the areas you can activate in the Year of Tiger.
All right. Okay, so we've just focused on like good things that are coming our way for the Water Tiger year. But of course, people can get a little bit more concerned if, let's say, they're not positioned right, they're not the Chinese zodiac sign that the year they were born in. So it's going to be a little bit more stressed out for them because, they might get worried as well amidst the pandemic that's actually happening. So let's now focus on the not so good side. What do they have to do to live a better 2022 as compared to the previous year, 2021?
Okay, there are some areas what we consider to be inauspicious areas. It's best we are not activating it this year, in the year of Tiger. Now, the first area is the north area. Just now we are saying that the north area is good for activating the finance and resources. But what big no-no is you don't do any groundbreaking or any major renovation in that area. That is not to activate the bad area, which is the north side. Another area is the southwest side. That is the area you don't do any major renovation. Now, as long as you don't activate these two areas by doing some major renovations or even groundbreaking, then you're okay. You are not activating the bad chi. Okay, so you can focus. Everyone can just focus. Now, this northeast side, the wealth sector, that is for everyone. Everyone, regardless whether your animal signs are good or not, then it's for everyone. So spend some time there.
All right.
In the good areas.
Another aspect of life, money is not everything. Relationships are also something that's constantly on our minds. A lot of people went through a lot of stress in their relationship when it came to the pandemic, and now things are kind of getting better. Everything is opening up again. You can finally take your significant other out for a meal or a movie, and you don't just communicate on video call. So what kind of hopes do relationships have for 2022?
Okay, good. Now for relationship, the area, the auspicious sector will be your southeast area. Okay, southeast area is good for relationship. All right, then what you need to do, how to activate it, is you spend some time there again. Now, another alternative, you can go and buy some lucky bamboos or the money plant, and grow in water and just place at that area. Your
money plant is good
area,
for love. Okay.
Money plant or lucky bamboo. Okay, so everyone can do it. You just go and activate that area. Now, in terms of Chinese zodiac of ox, you have a very good, very auspicious star called Red Matchmaker. That is very good for relationship. That is the number one love star or the peace blossom star. They can activate it, If you are the animal side of ox, then if you are still single, chances are you will find your loved one this year. Or you already have a girlfriend or boyfriend, then you have a good chance that you will be able to get married this year. So there's some good news for Malaysian.
Oh, ox.
Already married people? Because the only ox in my family is my father.
Yeah.
So,
then you can strengthen your relationship, of course.
Right. So it's time to do,
Or probably you want to have children. There will be a good one as well,
Right. Now, Master Edward, you just shared us views and how it can actually strengthen relationships at home. But what about in our workplace? If we are business owners or maybe at workplace, dealing with a different people altogether. Is it the same?
Love interest in your workplace?
No.
Okay.
No.
Just checking.
What in the world is love interest in workplace? Yes, Master Edward.
We're talking about relationships, right? So, okay. So at the workplace, relationships at the workplace.
Okay, now relationship at workplace is different. You don't look for romance, you want to probably you want to have public relations, public relations. They'll be on the north side, As long as you don't do any major renovation or groundbreaking at the north side, then you are okay. Then you can activate there, spend some time there. Now you will attract, like just like I mentioned, is the finance as well as the resources. One of the good resources is the public relations. You can also utilize that area. Of course, that you can utilize southeast area as well. That is not entirely only for romance. They can also for the enhancements of your relationship. Also, they will be able to give you good cheese for good judgments. You can make a better informed decision making. At that area, which is the southeast area. So you can utilize both areas, north area and the southeast area, in terms of public relationships or any relationship you want to build on.
So is my understanding correct of what you've just mentioned, Master? When we go home today, we take the compass, we look around and we see, oh no, my bedroom is in the north. So then I go and move my bedroom, my bed, from the north to the south. Is that correct?
Basically, is that, but north sector is good for you to spend time there, just like I mentioned.
Right.
As long as you don't do any major renovation at the north side, then it's okay. Even your bedroom is there, it's okay.
It's okay.
You don't have to worry. Yeah.
So you can mix love and money.
You can, but you just don't aggravate it. That's what Master said from the start. Just don't do some stuff that will actually upset the energy altogether. But of course, okay, now moving into colors, favorite colors, of course, mine is orange. I don't know what's in store for us for 2022, the year of the water tiger. But Master Edward, tell us more about the auspicious colors for next year, perhaps.
Okay, next year, when starting from February 4th, the best color will be blue and green. Yeah, right on. Of course, although the red is not too bad as well, I put it at the first half of the year and the second half of the year. If you want to use blue, use it on the first half of the year. That is where the blue energy is the strongest. Then the second half of the year will be green. Of course, all throughout you want to use blue and green, that is okay, but sometimes it's very hard to wear, your clothing, all greens every day, 365 days. So I also put outside and inside. If you want to wear something like blue outside and green inside, green as your boxer, your underwear, they'll be fine too. Then you can activate the energy.
Okay, so it doesn't matter where you wear the blue or the green lah, inside, outside,
Yeah, inside,
mask,
outside,
it's fine as long as there's a
face
touch
mask
of
also
blue.
can, bro.
So yeah, our producer was just checking our colors on set. So we're set for the year 2022 if we maintain these colors.
Yeah.
So we touched on colors, we touched on relationships, we touched on businesses. We touched on relationship in the workplace.
Not that kind of relationship. I don't know what he's instilling, but it's not that kind of relationship.
What kind of tips can you share with us for Chinese New Year, generally moving forward into the year of the water tiger?
Okay, my tips for just now I mentioned some good areas and bad areas. So even you know where are the good areas. Now, beforehand, you don't go and activate unnecessarily on the bad areas, like your north side, you do go and do groundbreaking or the major renovation. You don't activate the bad sheet first. Then you go ahead and activate your good sheet, like your northeast, your southeast, or even your north side, but spend time there instead of doing major renovation. Then you'll be okay. So there are my tips. Go avoid the bad sectors of your house or office, and go and activate the good sectors.
But activate just means spend time there, right?
Spend time, that is the easiest one. You just spend some time there. Human being, your human body in that area, half an hour, 1 hour, or 2 hours. That means that's how you connect, the qi. If that area you are not there, you don't connect that qi. So when you are there, that is how you connect the qi, and the good qi will flow into you. That is how you enhance your luck life.
I'm going to move my bed to the northeast.
You're going to move your bed to the northeast, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, bro, you do you. Anyways, Master Edward, before we wrap up, your Chinese New Year wishes to your friends and families and for our viewers as well who are watching right now.
The areas you mean? What are
your Chinese New Year wishes, sir?
Okay. Now, you can do a few things, when we always talk about visualizing our goals, this year I'll give you some tips in terms of visualizing your goals in a certain day, certain date, and certain time. Now, the lunar year is on Tuesday, which is lunar year Chinese New Year, the 1st of February 2022 at 12:30 a.m. Now, the god of wealth, now this the term God is just a Chinese feng shui term. It's nothing to do with the real God, so you don't have to worry. Now, God of wealth is the energy. Okay. Now, the energies where the God, they will be at the southeast energies. What you need to do is that you just position at that particular date and time, position yourself facing the southeast area. So, and then you close your eyes, and whether you stand or sit down, you just visualize your goal for this year. You know, if you
right.
already have your goals, that will enforce your goals.
All right. Master Edward, thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
very much, Master Edward, for those tips and also the information pertaining to feng shui
Welcome.
and the energy flow in 2022. It's we wish you and your family a most prosperous Chinese New Year. Thank you very much, sir.